Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Danny for Cupcakes Gourmet, and today I'm gonna show you how to make this cutie bear for Valentine's Day. So before we start, you know the drill. Please subscribe and press the bell button so you can get all the notifications. And today the video is dedicated to Sean that then left me a message. So if you want a video for you, leave me a comment down below. So we're gonna start the little bear with his head, and that's gonna kind of determine how big you want them to be. I made this little tiny little one because I was just making and testing to see what we could make for the kids to take to school. But this can be definitely a cute cake topper or a candle or so many other things. He doesn't need to be holding, hearts. So I'm gonna start with the body. I made a roll, and now I'm marking the center where I have, the legs are gonna be. It's a very easy way to make a body for little stuffed animals, bears, bunnies, things like that. And I cut it to separate the legs, and now we're gonna use our fingers to smooth it out and make everything, all the sharp edges to disappear. I always like to mark the center with a tool, or you can use a back of a brush or things like that, or even like a straw will work fine too. And now I'm just working slowly with my hand to get the shape of the legs, because if you don't do that and you just cut it, it's kind of looks squarish, and we don't want that. So we want to look very fluffy and huggable and very cute. So take your time until you can get that in the shape you like. And now I'm gonna mark right on the bottom to separate his little footsies from the leg. I personally think that that's a very easy way to make bodies, because you don't need to worry about putting them together, letting dry separately, and then the structure. And so this is a very cool way for you to do that, and a faster way too. So I'm gonna take my time to make everything smooth and rounded, and to separate the leg and to make all the cute details. Before I forget to mention, don't forget to leave a comment in this video and all the videos from February, and also give a like and be subscribed on my channel, because the end of the giveaway is less than 15 days away, and I'm so excited to share this little gift with you guys, because I'm gonna have lots more videos showing how to use a brush with acrylic paint, which brush can help you to make a leaf or a flower or things like that. So I want some of you to have the same ones that I'm gonna use. So I make 2 little balls the same size, since I cannot weigh them because I'm using the light air dry clay to make the arms. So I'm just gonna be sure that they are at the same size, so it don't look weird. And now I'm gonna make the wrist mark and separate from the arms. I also have down below in the box information from the video where I get my clay. So if you guys live here and you can buy it from Amazon, you can definitely buy it to try to make it. We're gonna have tons and tons of things to do. So as you can see, I'm pushing it down and making like a spoon. See, it's like a shape of a spoon. So you curve the little fingers inside just to give more life to your to your sculpting or modeling or whatever we want to call. Make a ball, flatten out, and I'm cutting it the bottom, and that's gonna be the little detail for his face where the cheeks are, just like that. And now I make 2 balls and the color bear clay, and 2 smaller balls with the pink, and then we're gonna make his ears. I'm gonna squish them together. Be careful for them to be the same. As you can see, one of my pink sides wasn't not perfect, but I fixed it when I open up like this. But to don't run this risk, just remember to make every time then you make one side to make the same amount of clay to the other side. I made a little tiny ball for his tail, and I'm placing just like there in the back. And if you're not used to air dry clay, this one you normally don't need that much glue or any, because the clay sticks to each other very well. So I'm gonna put a toothpick. You can make a toothpick be more in one of the legs if you want standing up. And now I'm gonna place the head on the body and just be sure that I have the curve, you know, where the shoulder is gonna be. If I wanna hint to have the head a little tilted or looking to one side, all that you need to decide right now. And I'm also gonna place the little hands and arms in place. As you can see, I'm not using toothpicks, I'm not using glue, I'm just putting right there. And we're gonna place the ears, both sides, just like that. He looks already super cute. But before we let them dry, I am going to mark what the eyes are going to be. So once it's dry, it's easier to fill with the color you want it to be. And now I'm just gonna make a little, you know, the Cupid like bowl, you know, that is always holding. I know Valentine's Day is today, the day that I'm posting the video. But if you need to make a bear, you can use this, you know, tutorial to make any other bear holding a little star, holding a moon, you know, if you want to make a baby shower, or holding tons of things, or a candle, whatever you guys want to do. And I'm making a little heart. I just make a ball, a triangle, and mark the top. It's a very easy and simple way to make little tiny hearts. But you can use a silicone mold, you can use, you know, any other fast way you have it to do. But this is a very easy way, and I want to show you guys how to do that. And now I made a little triangle in pink for his nose, and I will place right there between the eyes. And I made another flat heart to place just like that to celebrate Valentine's Day, or even to give just a little more charm. And as you can see, I made a tiny little heart for the end of my arrow. And now we're going to start making his wings. So I made a very flat, you know, teardrop shape. Gonna flat on the table, and I'm gonna cut in a zigzag shape just like that. It's not draw on it, it's just looking to it and, you know, cutting, trying to cut them at least the same size, but not exactly the same. I don't think we need to go to the trouble to make everything cut it exactly the same. And now I just, with the ball tool, just gonna push a little tiny bit just to make a detail and to give more that a 3D feeling to the wing. And we're gonna place them together and also glue at the back of the little bear. As you can see, he looks already super cute. And now with the flower center things, and you can find in any like Michael's, Joann's, anything, I'm gonna use that. But I just want the piece because I want to use that for my arrow, since, you know, he's a Cupid bear. So I wanted to do that, and I thought that this was a perfect material to use, and a really easy material to show you guys what you can use. And I'm just gonna press into the inside my heart, and actually it lost a little the shape, so once you put it there, you can just push together the end of the heart like a triangle and mark the top again. And to the other side, I just glue on the top that tiny little bee heart, just to give a little bit of more a romantic detail. I will cut the size I need, and I actually glue the heart right there once it was on my bear. Just like that. And now I'm gonna make 2 circles for the eyes, and I'm gonna place after it's dry where we left them, you know, there. With my chalk pastel, as you can see, I just scrape out with something hard, and I use a fluffy brush to give all the shadows on my pieces, because I think it's the easiest way to give a little life, to give a 3D kind of feeling, and to make it look even cuter without being paint. Then a lot of people are scared to use acrylic paint once you do that, so you don't mess it up. But with the fluffy brush and chalk pastel, you can give that result, obtain that result without going crazy and being so scared to use the paint. As you can see, it gives really, it pops out of the life out of what you're making. So you can see that he looks way cuter with just a little bit of the chalk pastel. I'm using a dark brown all around where the shadows are gonna be, like the indentation where the deep parts were going to be. And it will be cool once I make the videos with a little bit more of the brushes and tricks to make the light reflection of your pieces, or you know, the shadows as well. As you can see, I just show how I scrape the chalk pastel for you guys to see. That's super simple. I just really scrape it off, and I go with the fluffy brush and I just give all the finished details, and then I let it dry. And if you want to spray a little varnish, like, you know, clear varnish, you can do that. I don't, but some people think that that's a easier way to protect from dust and things like that. But since I use a lot of this with kids, or a lot of this for food, you know, because this clay is non-toxic, so you can use as a cake topper. You can touch the food and it's not going to be a problem. You can give to kids and things like that. So I prefer to don't spray anything on top of it. And as you can see, I'm just giving a little dark where the shadows will be, and give him a little bit of life. And I love this. Actually, this is the step that I like the most. I really think then it gives the little less touches than you need to make it then look even cuter. And I also gonna make 2 little dots for the light reflection on the black of the eyes. If you don't have the tool, don't panic. Just use a toothpick. Works just fine, and you don't need to buy a bunch of things. And he is done. I am just going to make with my liner a little bit of eyebrows and a little detail for the mouth. But if you're scared to do that with the liner and acrylic paint, you can use a Sharpie. You can use those Pigmas pens. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna try to see the link and leave down below for you guys. But you can definitely use that to make your life easier. And he's super cute. Happy Valentine's Day. Thanks for watching to my channel and this video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments so you can get a chance to get the giveaway and learn to use the brushes with me. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to give me a like and watch the other videos. Bye.